as I say, a part. Similarly, the fireworks. You chair the fireworks committee, and that must involve an enormous amount of organisation.
It's not too bad because, luckily for Rotary, we have some very good members, and if you pick the right members to do the right jobs, it does make my life a lot easier. And we are very lucky in our club to have so many willing, able people. We just need to encourage the new intake, the youngsters, to start coming forward, and maybe us older fellas can just start easing back a little bit.
Well, yes, that is absolutely the case. I think the point that needs to be made is that everybody in Rotary is a volunteer. Nobody gets paid. We raise money through events like the half marathon and fireworks, but all of that money, without exception, after costs, of course, goes to charity. We don't have any paid overseers or managers or anything. It's all voluntary by individuals.
And the best bit is 90% of it goes back to the people who helped raise it in the town.
Yes.
We like to see the local charities benefit. We do help Rotary International. We do a lot of work with Rotary International. But for me, the most important people are the small charities within the Berkhamsted remit.
Well, absolutely.
And that has been proved when we've gone round on Christmas float. The generosity of the Berkhamsted people who knew we were spending it on local charities.
Absolutely.
And you've got to thank the people of Berkhamsted for that.
I was going to say that quite rightly brings us to the Santa sleigh. And I think you're a one-man repair machine for the sleigh.
They do use my skills to all sorts of things.
Yeah.
I've always been a fixer.
Yeah.
To me, there isn't a problem. We have to find a solution.
Yes.
And if you've got that attitude, anything can be done. There are people who throw their hands up and say, "Oh, you can't do that. Why not?" My mother taught me there is no such thing as can't.
Yeah, won't perhaps, but not can't. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But
I try hard.
But a lot of money is raised, and it does involve many members of the Berkhamsted public turning out along with our people, going around with the sleigh, raising money, and of course all having a share of which goes to the benefits of various charities around the town.
And you know what? Working with all those people, we did 20 odd days this year, or last year we did 20 odd days for float, and everybody was happy out on the float. You know, you didn't see a miserable face.
Right.
And that comes across because of why we do, how we do it. And we say Emma sorting out the route, all these sort of things. And again, it comes back to the teamwork of Rotary. Yes, I fix things. Yes, I do this. Yes, I do that. But if you didn't have those people behind you who are organising the bits I'm not good at, which is writing letters, let them do that. Let them sort the route out. But I'll do all the practical stuff and I'll repair anything.
Now, you say behind you, and they're obviously taking that on board because they're going to put you at the front. you are now the vice president. At the front, and next year, and not too late after this time next year, just over a year's time, in other words, you will be president. You'll be at the front. Do you reckon you'll be able to do all the other things?
I'll let you into a